Now would you just look at that? This is more like it. This is more like what I have been imagining. Our little greenhouse with its tiger sharks and palm trees and some of the prehistoric previews that we are going to be able to provide to our guest before they can come and visit our very first museum, which we're totally returning to soon. Absolutely. Of course. But this is more what I was imagining it could look like, though it did just occur to me that if we're going to have this haunted greenhouse, I'm gonna need to go ahead and make sure that my staff are taking care of it properly and that it is all filled out so people will be able to maintain the whole thing. Ooh, and I spy with my little eye people who want to donate. Always a wonderful thing to see. I have no problem. You know what? Putting a donation stand outside of the bathroom does possibly concern me a little bit, but maybe we won't worry too much about that. And instead, we'll just make it like a nice, cool color for the haunted greenhouse that I want to have with overgrown plants flowing everywhere. Dang it, the boogeyman again! No! We do not need to. Okay, look, I think all the bathrooms have, as odd as it sounds, good security systems set up around them. So I think we'll be okay there, and we can allow nature to take its course with the boogeyman and everything else over there while we turn our attentions back. Ooh, and look at that. We even just got like a high alert perk that we could install on, I think that we put that on the camera. Oh, hey, and look at that. And we have a security sticker that we just got from, let's see, so the lionfish DNA that we have finished analyzing. Sure enough, high alert increases a camera's effectiveness at detecting disguised criminals, and the wide watch increases the radius of security coverage. I think we're going to go ahead and do that one. And then we're going to carry on with our quest for the golden goldfish, which has kind of gone through quite a series of side quests, but that's just life. The puzzle piece kaleidoscope mosaic of life, and I am embracing it today. I may have begun to feel a little bit overwhelmed and chaotic, but it turns out I needed to have dinner and have a good rest. And now today on our daily planet, well, I almost said Planet Zoo, look at that. It's kind of like a zoo. On our 2-point museum adventures, we are going to see what it takes. 2 more Wetlandian artifacts is what it's going to take to be able to work our way into that treasure trove zone, which is for some reason just become the thing I have gotten attached to. And we also have the Wetlandian artifacts here in downtown Wetlantis that we are trying to kind of get a good peek at. Definitely need somebody who's super good at the piloting of our craft. So that's going to be Glacier Ecologist Ren coming to join us along with, well, actually, maybe we're going to have somebody with good survival. Do I only have fish geneticist Callium on good survival skills at the moment? Yes, we might look to train up good survival skills on another fish expert because we're gonna need it. And we also have, let's see, Pirate Penelope, you're almost ready to go. Star Watcher Amy Wolfsong, going to go down, 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 far away from the stars in the sky. But you know, when you kind of see all of the reflections of light in the sea, I've always felt like that kind of has a beautiful tone to it and a beautiful look to it that remind me a bit of the stars in the sky. So we're gonna send them on a long expedition to go and take care of that. And while they're working on that, last time we did get distracted by details with forks. I remember that, oh my gosh. But we're going to look for the hot water balloons are actually a Wetlandian artifact. I think I have the buzz bonuses on both of those. So we're gonna send another crew off to Salt Explort, Salty Sweet Wren. You're on break and probably needed. All right, our Diatom Whisperer is going to head out with our submarine mechanic and other statements you don't really expect yourself to say, but here we are. And we're gonna have them go and check out the mother of pearls and the Wetlandian cutlery again and just kind of see how that works out. All right. I haven't lost focus yet. Is that like a record? Probably. And we have been trying to prepare ourselves for our prehistory tour. So in order to do that, so we can have this purchasable plot, we need to run a tour containing 2 prehistory exhibits with a rating of over 3.0. I think we can accomplish that pretty, I hesitate to say easily, but pretty fairly this time around. And this tour is just for the tiger sharks, which are really awesome. I think we can copy this one now, and we'll have a second tour that will be about the Nibelodons. Nibbling on Nibelodons. Whoops. Okay. All right. Where am I gonna put this tour so that it's not terribly in the way, but like everybody can still reach it? Maybe, can people reach it over there? I think so. And then I can move the lava lamp. I love the fact that we named this the Mermaid Tea Kettle and that it does actually help to warm up a huge chunk. Hey, Salt Expert Salty Sweet Ren, congratulations on leveling up. What are your skills again? You're nimble and you have sea legs. I think we will give you double fish whispering, because I think that's gonna help you really take good care of some of the fish that need a lot of assistance with their tanks being like taken care of, especially the places where people tend to lose more energy. And we're going to, which would be our zapper tank. Our sea monsters do drain our staff quite a bit of their energy as they go in. Then we're gonna come over. Can I name this tour stand? I really wish I could name the tour stand so that I could make it clear like what tours we're talking about. And those are all prehistory, I think. Not a lot of buzz on those. Maybe we can have, can we have like this pristine, awesome palm tree and then these 2 tours? And the lava lamp and the Nibelodon skeleton, we need to kind of see if we can bring up the tour rating on those. Hey, and look at that. We have another arrival from the catacombs. What treasure? Oh yeah, I love the mother of pearls. It's just really pretty. How dare people think it's boring? It's like quite gorgeous in my opinion. And I think we'll go ahead, we'll put this one down over here for now. And do you have your buzz bonus? It has its buzz bonus activated, so we just need 1 more artifact before we can go ahead and celebrate with buzz bonuses. And while we're settling in the last of those Wetlandian artifacts, I want to come over and try to get the Nibelodon skeleton completed, because we haven't done that in forever. And Flora Fanatic Fawnhoof and Lost Archaeologist Jean would probably absolutely adore a chance to go out into the wilds, even if it is going to be tropical season. Sorry about that, guys. Totally kind of didn't notice until it was too late. And I'm gonna let them do just a normal safe survey, because I think the Nibelodon skeleton is one of those multi-piece skeletons that once you have all the pieces together, then it becomes pristine. I may be wrong about that, but we'll find out. All right, let's get some, we're gonna need some knowledge corners for sure. Where could I get this place so that people can learn a lot about the Nibelodon and everything else? If I put it over here, this might give our staff a little privacy on one side. So that might be kind of nice. And then we could put a couple. I mean, if you're going to be waiting for the bathrooms, you might as well learn a little bit while you're there, I guess. And then maybe we can put a couple of the info pieces. Let's check. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it feels like, whoa, okay. Maybe that does block people a little too much. There's so much to learn about like a lot of the different creatures and a lot of the different specimens and the different the different decorations that we have in our museum. Have we finished something? Downtown Atlantis and Yonwood are still out. I keep calling it nyan wood instead of non wood, but that's all right. Hey, and $50,000 for showing off an olive statue? Don't mind if I do. It can hang out with a whole bunch of our like palm trees over here if you'd like. There we go. Let's see. And I think its decoration buzz is up. Should be good. We just need people to look at it, and I'm sure they will once we have like a really cool Nibelodon skeleton done. Dun dun dun. And then can I increase the dust deterrent on this Nibelodon perhaps? And we'll see how that works out. Personally, I think that deserves a lot of buzz. I love that we actually make money here too. That makes me really happy. And speaking of the Nibelodon skeleton, it needs to be near a fossil decal decoration. And then it will actually have its buzz bonus go up. So we'll sprinkle a couple of those in here to start bringing up that buzz. And then we've also got these really pretty, these are actually very lovely, like golden fossil ball molds. Wait a second. I keep forgetting that there's like more types of these molds. Oh my gosh, I gotta add some more of these in because they're really cool. Oh dear, and we have an issue over at the Bone Belt. Oh dear. Playing at pool. A deluge of rain creates a makeshift swimming pool in a jungle ditch, and your team desperately needs a break. No, guys, we need to press on because I'm pretty sure that you would end up getting really sick from jumping in random jungle water. I know that's a bit of a bummer, but I'm gonna have to say no. I can only imagine the disappointment, but like, that's not a good idea, guys. Just trust me on that. Not a good idea. And then we can actually put in some of the amber hanging lights in a couple spots. Kind of bring a little bit of light to the situation. Ha 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 ha. And also help out with bringing up some of the buzz boost for the prehistoric area. I think we now have hanging, yes, my hanging ferns! Absolutely bringing those beauties in here. Are you heckin' kidding me? Of course I'm gonna be filling up this place with hanging ferns all over the place. Hopefully that'll improve some of the buzz bonuses too. I mean, it's literally supposed to be a haunted greenhouse, so of course we're gonna have lots and lots of ferns overhead too. All right, and then what do we need for the buzz bonus on, hello, sir. This prehistory fossil, near a fossil decoration. This is just a great quality one. I feel kind of bad for it. It's doing its best, but you know, we can put in some of the vines. Oh, look, this is really starting to have that like overgrown look I was hoping for. And then I think we do have a wooden wall torch we could sneak in. Okay, that looks really awesome. People should really appreciate there's a lot of effort going on over here. Okay, so does that help us out? We're still not quite to our top level that we need to accomplish, but I think our, ta-da! Yay! All right, so is that gonna be our Nibelodon skeleton to help us out with getting, it's a stink plant! Boy, isn't it a great thing that we have not yet discovered all of the DNA factors we need for the stink plant. Woo! And our crew who went to downtown Atlantis has now returned. What is this? A Wetlantian mosaic? The ancient Wetlantians used intricate tiles to create great works of art and to floor their bathrooms. I literally was just talking about the mosaics of life, guys. Remember the mosaics of life? And that is what we have unlocked. Oh my gosh, that is what we have unlocked the gold zone with. Yes, we've done it. Oh my gosh. We have unlocked the Wetlantian treasure trove. This maze of Wetlantian tunnels has been painstakingly designed to confuse and befuddle. It's only logical to assume they were hiding something good. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay. Thankfully, Diver Cobalt Knights is trained for this because they are ready to have the submarine skills to drive the sub. They have the fish whispering to prevent becoming fish food. There's a double death risk here, but we're going to overcome it. We're also going to have, oh man, who should we send? We're going to send Submarine Mechanic Silver Umbreon because they're going to prevent hull leaks, and we need to have just, oh wow, we can bring somebody new if we would like, because we just need one more skill point in order to overcome. Cartographer Hannah Forever, come on in, because this is going to be one of your first big trips, I believe. I think this might be our golden goldfish. I wish we had, oh, I need a survey thing, but I'm so excited. I don't want to wait for the survey. And we might catch a really cool temperate fish. All right, detailed survey, everyone. Go, go, go. Okay, I'm really excited to see if that's going to actually be what I'm hoping it is. And while that's happening, we're going to send off our crew to go and check for the woods again and see if they can bring back the Nibelodon skeleton piece we're missing. And while that's happening, we definitely need to churn out those survey scanners. I am thinking it's almost time for a second workshop, but before we do that, oh, and the leopard sharks have been having so many babies. Hey, and our seaweed chef. Oh wow, we're gonna check in on everybody being able to possibly get some of the pay they need. We've been making a lot of good money. I think it's a good idea to just check in, make sure our staff doesn't want to have a mutiny. Let's see. So let's satisfy all pay requests, and then let's just try raising. There we go. Most of our staff now should be in the green. Obviously, they're all in the green, and a lot of them are super happy, and some of them are moderately happy. That's kind of where we're at the moment. Okay, and the leopard shark aquarium needs a little bit of assistance because there's so many of them now. So we're going to check in pristine epic. So we have a select specimen. Okay, there we go. Have we given these sharks name yet? We haven't. Oh, I wonder if we should give them some sort of cool name to do with the snow and stuff like that. We'll have to think about that soon. But we can actually come over and we can get some more knowledge about these leopard sharks that we have bred by checking on their DNA before we go ahead and release them back to the wild. I would love to build up more knowledge about them. That would be very important to me. And Diatom Whisper! Congratulations on running this little tour stand. I am hoping we can get the star rating up. Does this count as having 2 prehistory things in it? I don't think it does, because what does the lava lamp count as? It's an ancient invention, but it does count as prehistory. Wait, does it need to be fossils or does it need to be prehistory? See, I've actually been focusing. Oh, we can purchase it now. All right. Well, the golden groves of the Wetlantian depths have been unlocked. We are finally exploring them and possibly bringing home some gorgeous new goldfish. We have started a small hospital sort of setup in our 2-pebble aquarium and museum. Hey! A pristine stink plant. We're so lucky. We have been able to tidy up at least a few things here in the aquarium. We've learned more about how to breed fish. The answer is to make sure their tanks are big enough and to accept that fish breeding is kind of exponential. The more fish you have, the more fish babies you end up with. Who would have thunk it? And we even have rumors of the gelatinous gorge and the underwater cave to the Wetlantian wilderness. You know what? Can we send anybody off to that? Or is it, oh my gosh. Can we send anyone off to that? I need to see, do we have, oh, we're so close. We just need to get a just need to get a janitor or somebody who can be dedicated to fly or to using the submarine well. And that might be someone here, or it might be someone back over at our main museum. We'll have to see. We just got a candy flower trellis. Yes! Thank you very much, Botany. And easy fixture from the stink plant. Not exactly the thing I would have expected, but there you have it. We've discovered the mosaics as well, and now the Wetlandian treasure trove! Yes! Goldfish, goldfish, goldfish. Oh my gosh, it's goldfish. Saline is golden. Collectors catched a prize specimen that is sure to increase in value. I think we're gonna have so many little goldfish tanks. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so much fun. Oh my gosh. Yes! All right, we actually accomplished most of our mission today, except for the fact that I still have been trying to get that Nibelodon skeleton. And we don't have anybody to open up the gorge just yet. But on the whole, we actually managed to go out and to get what we were looking for, which doesn't usually happen, so I'm pretty pleased. We tidied up some areas, and we did manage to go ahead and actually make one of our exhibit zones look nice. And you know what it took? It took plants. It took plants, just like I told everyone. We just needed to throw a bunch of ferns all over the place. Whoops. And okay, our fossil's very, very dusty, but I'm sure we'll be able to take care of that soon. The leopard shark analysis has provided us with some knowledge boost, and we can sneak in another leopard shark real quick. And when we come back to our aquariums, oh wow, okay, so we already can get, oh my goodness. Oh wow, we just need to complete an expedition to the Gelatinous Gorge, and then we'll be able to get all of the Wetlandian plaques at the Wetlandian Pier so that we can go ahead and carry on with our mission there too. Heck. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I wonder, what does it take to go down there again? We're just gonna take a little peek. Somebody with double pilot. So we need a double submarine. And let's see. The point is, we're gonna need to train more in how to fly things really well. We need helicopters flown well. We need our rocket ships flown well. And then we need our submarines possibly flown if we're in a really bad situation, perhaps. And otherwise, we need our minecarts driven really well. It's interesting to see the wide variety that, ooh, nice. The wide variety that we really are best trying to bring back. And I don't think we can leave off with anyone actually getting to know how to do double by chance. Donations. Treasure Hunter Larkspring has sea legs. Maybe we'll start training them in pilot wings and we can try to see if we can get double pilot wings. But otherwise, everyone else, Diver Wren, maybe we could get you with double pilot wings, just starting it up. All right, otherwise we'll be able to leave everyone off with a little bit of training, a bit of being taken care of with various, the tanks are starting to look a little nicer. Some of the different zones that we're working in are starting to look a little nicer. And somewhere around here, we even have our robots, which are really actually making a bunch of our guests super happy. Do we want to add, I think we'll double up the expert gain from the people who take care of the robocharger, because there's not a lot for our scientists to tend to. There! And the final thing I was waiting for, the return of our crate of curiosity to see. It's a stink plant. The Nibelodon skeleton will have to wait for its teeth next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.